What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining another fly tying video tonight. Let's go ahead and get this one started. Today we're just going to be tying a Callibaetis pattern. This is one that I've just kind of developed. It's really effective for me, and so yeah, let's just go ahead and get rolling. For the thread today, we've just got some UTC 70 in burgundy. In the vise, we've got a Tiemco 2312. This is a size 14 dry fly hook. It's a lot thinner wire. It's got a little longer shank on it. It's got a slight curve. It's got a really nice body shape for these for chironomids and Callibaetises and other still water patterns. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and start your thread. Little thread base down the shank. We can tie in the tail here. For the tail, we're just going to be using some mallard flanks, just a natural color. I like a pretty bushier tail on these Callibaetises. You can make them as thick or as thin as you want. Just go ahead, line those up to the length you want. Typically about half the body, half the length of the body, maybe a little shorter. About right there looks good. Go ahead and secure those. Bring your thread back up towards the eye. And you can snip these. Now we're just going to tie in the ribbing. I just like to use a little bit of puller flash to rib this fly. So go ahead and tie that in and take it all the way back to the tail. Now for the body, we're just going to be using some spiky squirrel dubbing. This stuff is really buggy. It's got a really nice color to it, and it seems to be the best color that works for me. So go ahead and take a pinch off, about yay much, and just start to form your dubbing noodle. I like a slim profile, mostly on all my flies, but especially these ones. So go ahead, tie that in, and you're going to want to leave about 1/4 of the hook shank left. Fill that in with thread, and then we can go ahead and rib. So just go ahead and grab your flash, make nice even wraps, and you can catch it with your thread. There we go. This dubbing is really buggy. That's kind of what we look for in this fly. So now we're just going to tie in the wing case. For that, we're just going to be using some pheasant tail. Take off about 10 or 12 fibers. I like to come in here, make sure the tips are aligned somewhat, and then go ahead and you can just snip those off. And just tie those in. So you want the butt ends of your pheasant tail at the other end, so that you have a little more strength to hold when you pull these over for your wing case. Okay, once we have that pheasant tail secured. For the thorax of this body, we're just going to go ahead and make a dubbing loop. Go ahead and create your dubbing loop. And then for our dubbing loop, the materials we're going to use is just that same spiky dub material that we use for the body. Some people might wonder why don't we just dub this, but I don't think that you get the same buggy scruffy look when you just dub this on. I think the dubbing loop gives it a more buggy look, and dubbing loops are fun to work with. So go ahead and just put a few pinches of this spiky dubbing into your dubbing loop. Give it a spin. Go ahead and create your rope, and then a Velcro brush is very important for this fly. You'll use it a lot. So once you get that, your rope, go ahead and start to form your thorax. And then you can secure it with a few thread wraps. Once that's secure, come in here. Then you can pull these spiky fibers back, secure a little head. Now go ahead and grab your pheasant tail, pull it forward. Try to keep it as flat as possible. Go ahead and capture it on the top of your fly. 2 wraps is all you need, and a few in front. You can come in here, clip that, and then you can whip finish. If I can hold on to my whip finish here. After the whip finish, now to clean this fly up, I just like to come in with some resin on the thread wraps and on the pheasant tail to secure it. Now this is the flow. This is the thinner stuff. This is gonna seep into your pheasant tail, and we're just gonna put that on first to secure it. Then I like to come in with a thicker. This is the thick flow, or sorry, the thick resin, and I just like to build a little popping wing case on top of this pheasant tail. Really brings it out, makes it look really nice in the water. So go ahead, use that thick resin to build a nice little bubble. Then you can cure that. A few seconds. Then, just to finish it off, come in here with your Velcro and pluck out the sides. Makes it look like legs and gives it that really buggy look. And I really love this dubbing. It just eliminates the step of having to tie in legs. If you can see there, that dubbing just looks really nice. And there's the Callibaetis for you. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.